Now, the capitalist part of my brain thinks, why aren't I working more quickly and doing more?
It just makes me so upset because there's so much I could have done.
Hi guys, I am Dasig from CPSPA Bachelor of Arts in Political Economy. It's almost the second month of enhanced community quarantine, and today I'm gonna tell you my experience, thoughts, and how I cope up with the emotional distress this pandemic had caused me. A little backstory: I wasn't able to go home in my hometown in Tarlac when the government announced that there will be an enhanced community quarantine because I had so many things to do this summer. And I never really expected this situation to be so severe and that this will last this long. At first I thought, this is a really great time for me to finally finish the book that I've been wanting to finish, or to binge watch my favorite Netflix series. I honestly felt so pressured. I wanted to be productive and accomplish something, like how Shakespeare finished the book King Lear in The Plague. Now, the capitalist part of my brain thinks, why aren't I working more quickly and doing more? I'm almost in my 20s and I've got so many plans, literally. And I've made up my mind that this is gonna be my year where I start doing all those things that I have in my mind. I wanted to learn so many things, and I can feel the rush inside of me to learn and accomplish things because I am not getting any younger. I wanted to start my career as a professional body piercer, and I was supposed to start my training and my apprenticeship this summer and finally start this month of July. But now I'm stuck in one place and I can't do anything about it. It just makes me so upset because there's so much I could have done. And I honestly felt horrible. I felt hopeless. I felt worthless and also guilty because I feel like I'm falling behind. I know some of you guys are just as frustrated as I am, and some of you guys might be thinking that why am I so stressed when I'm so lucky that I have home, I have food to eat, I have Wi-Fi, and I have Netflix. Guys, please don't judge me, and please don't say that there are other people like the COVID-19 patients who are underway, and also the frontliners who are under way more stressful state, because I already know that. The thing is, it doesn't make my distress invalid. Alright? So, we're all wishing for this pandemic to end soon, but seeing the rising number of cases and how the government handled the situation honestly gives me
Extreme anxiety.
and I don't think this will end sooner. Imagine only 0.1% of the Philippine population had undergone the testing. Our medical frontliners are dying because of the lack of proper equipment. Citizens are stuck in their homes, jobless, worrying how to fight their hunger. Some essential workers are forced to go to work despite of the threat of transmission because they have to fill their empty stomach. And instead of giving them what they really need, they were offered applause. Literally applause. They were called heroes. They were left with no choice, and if you want to honor them, give them what they really need. And it's really so disappointing how this government focuses on the less important things like the situation of the ABS-CBN and the rest of the volunteers. Also, seeing how some cops and also officials use their powers to assault the powerless is so, I don't know how to describe it. How can we trust them when it's them who broke the very rule that they were meant to enforce? What I protest isn't the law itself, but the unequal application of the law. We see that an ordinary Filipino are humiliated for breaking the quarantine rules when the government officials who do the same go unpunished. How can you ask the people for cooperation and peace, for trust and respect when the law is weaponized, its justice is only for the few? If they can lie for the most obvious thing, imagine what else more they can do. This pandemic will really expose the true colors of the system. So, moving on, how I cope up with all this stress. Honestly, there's no plan or anything. I just try to go and survive the day. And I stopped shaming and feeling bad about myself for not being able to do my plans. Anyway, there's nothing else I can do about it. And I stopped punishing myself, and I started focusing more on my mental health and making it my priority. Honestly, hard work isn't the only thing that can make us happy. I try to do other things and keep myself busy. Now I'm learning about how to do crochets and the techniques, and I'm only started to learn, so that's why this is just small. Also, it helps when you talk to your friends, your loved ones about how you really feel. And I also have this inhaler just in case I'm having a panic attack. So this greatly helps me whenever I can't breathe or I'm having a hard time breathing and all. Also, the 5-4-3-2-1 technique can also help. You can guys check it out on the internet. It's all over the internet, so you can check it. I just want to see that your worth is not based on your productivity. It's okay to rest. It's totally fine if you're just doing anything to get through the day. The most important thing is that you're safe and alright. To my friends and family, I really miss hanging out with you guys, and I want to say sorry for not being able to open your messages on time, because there are times that I don't feel like talking to anybody, and I hope you guys understand. And I also wish that the government will focus more on flattening the curve than arresting the critics of the president. Hopefully this will end soon. So thank you guys for listening. Bye.